In the dim light of his apartment, Leo sits, his posture reflecting the weight of his burdens. Unpaid bills scatter across the table, each one a stark reminder of his struggles. The relentless rain taps against the window, amplifying the silence and his sense of isolation. His face bears the deep lines of stress and defeat, a silent testament to his despair. Ava appears, her presence a sudden beacon of hope in the oppressive gloom. In the dim light of his cluttered apartment, Leo sits hunched over his laptop, his voice echoing his frustration. They said money doesn't buy happiness, but they never said how to sleep when your electricity's about to be cut off. Ava stands silhouetted against the city lights, her calm voice cutting through the tension. Leo, when are you going to stop surviving and start thinking differently? Leo retorts, his voice laced with envy. Easy for you to say you've always had the Midas touch. Ava challenges him, her tone firm. It's not magic, it's a mindset. You ready to stop thinking poor? Ava stands calmly, her eyes reflecting a mixture of concern and resolve as she faces Leo. She offers silent support, gently placing her hand on Leo's shoulder. In the dim light, young Leo watches his dad, a silent witness to his father's relentless toil. My dad worked himself to death. No vacations, no time, just bills and bone-deep exhaustion. I thought that was the only way. Leo sits at his desk, the fluorescent lights casting a sterile glow over the mundane scene. A coworker passes by, stirring the silence with a whisper. You hear who's got another investment? Girls living in a movie? Leo's eyes narrow, a flicker of envy in his voice as he mutters, she just got lucky. Ava welcomes Leo into her bright, airy apartment, a haven of minimalist design. She extends a cup of green tea to Leo, a gesture of warmth and hospitality. Leo, wealth isn't about working harder, it's about thinking better. Let me show you something. Behind them, a whiteboard declares, The Wealth Mindset, a silent testament to Ava's philosophy. Ava stands before a whiteboard, marker in hand, surrounded by bold declarations of wealth and abundance. Leo watches skeptically, arms crossed, questioning the power of mere words. You really think words on a board can change my life? Leo challenges, his doubt hanging heavy in the air. Ava turns, her gaze unwavering, and replies, Not the words, the action that follows them. Ava mentors Leo over the next few weeks. Leo immerses himself in financial literature. Visual. Leo reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Leo makes decisive changes to his lifestyle. Visual. Leo canceling Netflix, signing up for a coding course. Ava guides Leo in mastering financial management. Visual. Ava showing Leo how to track spending. Leo launches his entrepreneurial venture. Visual. Leo starting a side hustle offering website setups for local businesses. Leo's voice resonates with newfound clarity, painting a vivid portrait of transformation. It felt weird at first, like walking in someone else's shoes, but then I realized these were supposed to be mine all along. AVA's words cut through the silence, a guiding light in the darkness. Don't chase money, chase value, provide value, and money follows. Leo's voice affirms the revelation. That's it, isn't it? Serve first, earn second. Leo, immersed in his side hustle, radiates focus and energy. A smile spreads across his face, fueled by a profound sense of purpose. Leo, eyes shining with excitement, exclaims, Ava, I made more this weekend than I do in 2 weeks at the office. Ava responds with a thoughtful question. Now, what are you going to do with it? Sunlight floods his apartment as she passionately explains the power of reinvestment. Ava shares her wealth-building philosophy. Poor mindset, spend to look rich. Wealth mindset, invest to become free. Leo, inspired by Ava's vision, responds with determination. Let's build something bigger. Leo's boss gestures him forward, the air heavy with unspoken words. The office is filled with haphazard stacks of paper, the harsh fluorescent lights casting a sterile glow. The boss speaks, his voice heavy with regret. I'm sorry, Leo. Corporate's downsizing. Leo steps out onto the street, his face betraying no fear, only a serene calm. Old me would have panicked, but this time, I didn't feel poor. I felt ready. Leo confidently manages his digital systems in a modern co-working space, ready to impress new clients. Leo's face glows in the dim light, illuminated by the screen of his phone as he connects with Ava. His voice, tinged with newfound freedom, resonates as he speaks to Ava. You remember when you said wealth was a mindset? You were right. I didn't lose my job. I lost my cage. Leo travels, his face radiant with joy. He spends time with his family, surrounded by love and laughter. Leo builds his own team, his eyes shining with determination. He looks happy and fulfilled, a sense of peace washing over him. Silence descends, the air heavy with unspoken thoughts, as a faint light barely pierces the darkness. Leo's voice echoes in the void. Wealth isn't how much you make. It's how you think when everything falls apart. Scarcity ends the moment you believe in more. Leo smiles, watching the sunset. He appears content and at peace as the sun dips below the horizon. At a bustling coffee shop, Leo leans in, his confident smile hinting at the deal he is about to close. Leo commands attention at the head of the table, his gestures precise, and his demeanor inviting. Sunlight bathes the room, casting a warm glow on the faces of Leo's team, each member absorbed in the discussion. Leo works late into the night, embracing the challenges and freedom of being his own boss. Sunlight bathes his apartment as Leo appears in the doorway, his face radiant with gratitude. He steps inside, his eyes locking with Ava's, a comfortable silence filling the space. Leo breaks the silence, his voice filled with heartfelt appreciation. Ava, I just wanted to thank you for everything. Your guidance has meant the world to me. Ava responds with warmth and pride. Leo, you don't need to thank me. I'm just glad I could help. I'm so proud of you. They embrace, a silent testament to the profound strength of their connection. Leo shares laughter and games with his family, bathed in the sun's golden glow. Gratitude fills him as he cherishes these precious moments of work-life balance. Leo stands on the mountaintop, the wind whipping through his hair as he faces the vast landscape. The sun warms his face as he contemplates the transformative power of mindset. Words appear on the screen, glowing softly. Shift your mind. Change your life.